Oh, hey! My name is Ken Mason. Welcome to another guitar tutorial video. Today, we're going to cover 3 songs. We have, for an easy song, we have Take Me Home, Country Roads, John Denver, classic song. Very easy chords in this one. The next one we have is Crazy Little Thing Called Love by Queen. And then we also have Here Comes the Sun. Not for the faint of heart. This one's a little tougher, but it's one of my favorite songs of all time. So let's get to it. Okay, so here we are with John Denver's hit song, Country Roads, and the chords are going to be G, E minor, D, C, and back to G. Now there's also, later on in the bridge, there is an F, once. There's one F in there. Now you can play your F like this if you like. I'm going to play it this way. So here we go. So my strumming pattern here for this is, so I'm going down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Now we got the chorus, and the chorus is to G. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country roads. Now there's another verse, and then the chorus again, just like I just did. Then we have this bridge part, which is E minor. I hear the voice in the morning as a call to me. So that's E minor, D to G. The radio reminds me of my home far away, and driving down the, there's our F chord, road, I get the feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Oh, and look at that, we have a D7. Yay! So it goes yesterday, yesterday. There's my D7. Country roads, back to the chorus. Take me home to the place I belong. There's a C chord there. So back to that chorus, and that's Country Roads. So if you follow along with the sheet, you should have no problem. Okay, so this song here is Crazy Little Thing Called Love, and it's by Queen. Now we have a D sus4. See how my pinky goes on there? Like so. We have G chord, a G chord, we have C. What else do we have? We have a B flat. We're going to have an E chord in here. We're going to have an A chord. And we're also going to have an F chord. And there is a fun little piece that goes. So I'll show you how to play it. First thing is the strumming. Now the strumming on this one is kind of important. It's so what I'm doing is I'm going down, up, down on that D sus4, and take the D sus4 off and up, and then up, down, up. So down, up. And when I play it at full speed, it's going to be. Well, this thing called love, well, I just can't handle it, this thing D thing called D love. And then it does that again. Well, this thing called love, well, it cries in a cradle all night. It swings and it jives, shakes all over like a jellyfish. Kinda like it. Crazy little, there's our B flat thing called C love. Then we have this part that goes to G. There goes my baby. She knows how to rock and roll. She drives me. Then a B flat. Crazy. She leave me E, hot and cold. Fever is A. Fever. And then an F. She leaves me in a cool, cool sweat. And then we have this little walk down, which is up here on 5 on the A string. And then 4, 3, and the same thing on the thick E string. So I'm going, and then I come up here, and this is a piece of an E chord. So what we have is I'm up on here on the 4th fret with my index finger on the 3rd string, and my middle finger right here on the 5th fret. Now you can let your high E string ring out too with this, so you can strum all 3. You do it 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then an A. And then gotta be cool, relax, get hit, get on that track, take a back seat, or hitch a hike. Then there's the solo, which goes to B flat. So I'll just go through the solo chords in behind the solo. Does that thing again, and then he claps. Gotta be cool. And that's all the parts to the rhythm of Crazy Little Thing Called Love. Now this song here is called Here Comes the Sun, and this is George Harrison wrote this. It's on the Beatles album. I believe it's Abbey Road. One of my favorite songs of all time. For this one we're going to use a capo. And the capo is right here. Now, if you don't have a capo, you can play this without a capo. It's just going to be lower. It'll be the same chords, the same shape, but you'll do a D chord down here. But if you have a capo, we're going to put it all the way up here on the 7th fret, which is right there. And the chord shapes we're going to use are D. I'm just going to move over here a little bit and see if I can get a better angle. There we go. So I have my D, I have a G shape, we have an A7 shape, and the other chord that we use in this one is going to be the E7, and I'm going to play it this way. So I have one finger right here, and one finger right up here, and all 6 strings. But a lot of this is going to be picked, so you're going to pay attention to this hand over here a lot, and with which strings I am picking, you can pay attention to. So I strum my D first. I know that they kind of go. I like to strum it to start off. It gives me my key to sing, and then I pluck up on the high E string, and then the 2nd string, keeping this D shape, and then I take my middle finger off and pick that high string and put it back on. And then pick the 2nd string. So I have, sorry, let me start again. And then I have high string, open, 2nd string, open meaning taking the middle finger off of the D chord. So then I play a G, then I play this note, high E string, back to this note, open that 2nd string, and then an A7, which looks like this, chord right here, and I go, and then 2nd string open, 2nd fret, if we're counting from the capo, 3rd fret from the capo, and then high open E string. So I have Hopefully you see that. Does this the second time with the G. And it just strums an A7. And then it has a sound effect that goes, and then he strums, here comes the sun. So if you're playing with this with one guitar, this will work. This is kind of an easy way to play it. So, here comes the sun. G. Here comes the... And then we have the E7. Sun. See that? There's that E7. And I said, D chord. It's alright. And then we have this really cool piece that goes... So what I'm doing here is I'm sliding my second up from the capo on the third string, my ring finger to the 1, 2, 3, 4th fret up from the capo, and then this finger is going to go on the second string on the 3rd fret up, and this one rings open, the high E string. And then I take the ring finger off, but I keep my middle finger there, and I put this one right here. Okay, 2 frets down, and so those two parts are... Then I take that finger off and do the same 3 strings, and then put it back on. Putting this one back on, right? And then I do this. So I'm going now, this little part ends with on the 3rd fret up on the 2nd string, to the 2nd fret, to the 4th fret on the next string here, and then to the 2nd fret on that same 3rd string there. So little darling, it's in the long, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been clear. A7. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I said, it's alright. Then it has a bridge part which goes. So I'm playing my A string open, my second thickest string, right? And then I go to 1, 2, 3, 4 with my ring finger and play it on that same A string. And then my middle finger here on the second one. That's how I play. You can play it with a pinky too. It's probably more efficient to do it with your pinky. So now I'm on the 2nd fret on the 4th string, and I do an F major 7 shape. And I'm only plucking 3 strings here. So those 3 that I'm pushing, this string, this one, and this one. I drop it down to a C shape. And then I play the single 2nd fret here on the A string. Still plucking 3 strings. And then the G shape. Just this one and that one. So together that's and then D, and then an A7. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. And back into Little Darling. And those are all the parts to Here Comes the Sun. So have fun with that. Look at your chord sheets and the lyrics and follow along with your fingers moving. The trick to making it sound in tune with the actual recording is having your capo here on fret 7. So have a pleasant day and look forward to our next video.